Hey there, scrollers and swipers. Ever find yourself picking up your phone for a quick check only to emerge an hour later, wondering where the time went? You're not alone. Today, we're diving deep into the rabbit hole of mindless scrolling and uncovering what really happens to your brain during those endless feed frenzies. In the next few minutes, we'll explore 1. The addictive nature of infinite scrolling. 2. How your brain's reward system gets hijacked. 3. The impact on attention span and productivity. 4. Changes in mood and mental health. 5. Physical effects on your brain and body. 6. Tips to break free from the scroll cycle. So put down that phone, and let's unravel the mystery of the scroll. Section 1. The addictive nature of infinite scrolling. Let's start with the obvious question. Why is scrolling so darn addictive? The answer lies in a clever design trick called infinite scrolling. Unlike the old days of clicking next page, modern apps and websites use a continuous feed that never ends. This removes natural stopping points and exploits a psychological principle called the completion bias. Our brains love completing tasks, no matter how small. Each swipe gives us a tiny sense of accomplishment, urging us to keep going. It's like a never-ending bag of potato chips. You always think, just one more. But there's more to it than just clever design. Let's look at what's happening in your brain when you scroll. Section 2. Hijacking your brain's reward system. Every time you see something interesting or get a notification, your brain releases a little burst of dopamine. This is the same neurotransmitter involved in pleasure, reward, and addiction. Social media algorithms are designed to keep you engaged by showing you content you're likely to interact with. Each like, comment, or share gives you another hit of dopamine, creating a feedback loop that keeps you coming back for more. Over time, this can lead to a phenomenon called dopamine desensitization. Your brain gets used to the constant stimulation and needs more and more to feel satisfied. It's like building up a tolerance to caffeine. You need more cups of coffee to get the same buzz. Section 3. Impact on attention span and productivity. Now, let's talk about what all this scrolling does to your ability to focus. Constant interruptions from notifications and the habit of quick scrolling can fragment your attention span. Studies have shown that even having your phone visible can reduce your cognitive capacity, even if it's turned off. This scatterbrain effect can spill over into other areas of your life. You might find it harder to concentrate on books, conversations, or tasks that require sustained attention. It's like your brain is constantly looking for the next swipe or tap. But it's not just about focus. Let's look at how scrolling affects your emotional state. Section 4. Changes in mood and mental health. Have you ever noticed how you feel after a long scrolling session? It's not always great, right? Excessive social media use has been linked to increased feelings of loneliness, anxiety, and depression. It's a paradox. We're more connected than ever, yet many people feel more isolated. One reason for this is social comparison. When we scroll, we're bombarded with highlight reels of other people's lives. This can trigger feelings of inadequacy or fear of missing out, also known as FOMO. Moreover, the constant stream of news and information can be overwhelming. Our brains aren't wired to process so much data, especially when a lot of it is negative or anxiety-inducing. But it's not just your mind that's affected. Let's look at some physical changes that can happen in your brain and body. Section 5. Physical effects on your brain and body. Believe it or not, excessive scrolling can actually change the structure of your brain. Studies using MRI scans have shown that internet addiction, which often involves compulsive scrolling, is associated with changes in brain regions involved in emotional processing, attention, and decision-making. But it's not just your brain. Your body suffers too. The hunched smartphone posture can lead to neck and back problems. The blue light from screens can disrupt your sleep patterns when you scroll late at night. There's even a condition called text neck from looking down at your phone too much. It can cause headaches, neck pain, and even affect your spine in the long term. So, what can we do about all this? Let's wrap up with some practical tips to break free from the scroll cycle. Section 6. Breaking free from the scroll cycle. Don't worry, I'm not going to tell you to throw your phone away. Instead, try these strategies. 1. Use app timers. Most smartphones now have built-in features to limit your time on certain apps. 2. Turn off non-essential notifications. Do you really need to know every time someone likes your post? 3. Create no phone zones. Designate areas in your home where phones are off limits, like the dinner table or bedroom. 4. Practice mindful scrolling. Before you pick up your phone, ask yourself why. Are you bored? Anxious? Looking for specific information? 5. Find alternative activities, rediscover hobbies that don't involve screens. Read a book, go for a walk, or have a face-to-face conversation. 6. Do a digital detox. Try going a day, a weekend, or even a week without social media. You might be surprised at how refreshing it feels. Remember, technology is a tool, not a master. By understanding how scrolling affects your brain, you can take control and create healthier digital habits. So, the next time you find yourself falling into a scroll hole, pause and ask yourself, is this really how I want to spend my time and mental energy? Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. And hey, why not share it with a friend who could use a digital detox? Until next time, stay curious and scroll responsibly.